Hey guys, Rochelle here with Amethyst Ascension. If you are new here, welcome, and if you're returning, thank you so much for joining me again. So today I have got a walkthrough and review of the Hedgewitch Tarot. This is illustrated by Angela Rizza, and it's by Tudorbeth, sorry. And this was sent to me for review by Llewellyn. So, just to talk a little bit about this, this just came out in August, and it is showcasing the exquisite art by Angela Rizza. The 78 card deck upholds the Rider-Waite-Smith tradition while honoring the Hedgewitch's connection to the unseen world. In her enlightening companion book, Tudorbeth guides you on your journey through divination and reveals each card's three-part meaning: the border, the card's story and location, and the writing, actions needed to make the card reality, and the veil, a practical exercise like a spell, charm, prayer, or meditation to help you see your path. It is layered with significant nature-based imagery. The major arcana signals that the other world is near, while the suits of the minor arcana correspond to the four seasons. Wands embody spring energies, cups represent summer, swords symbolize autumn, and the pentacles portray winter. So let's dig in. Let's take a look at this. So this is just like the bigger boxes, but this is a smaller box than what you know as the Llewellyn, I guess your basic Llewellyn box, right? It's just like this, except for it's smaller. The book is smaller, but let me tell you, they use high quality, just like all the other ones. This is a heavy book because everything is on premium paper, you know, full color. I love Llewellyn books. I love these boxes. Now, the last couple of decks that I have gotten that are like this come with these little holders. I will tell you, I'm not a fan of the holders. I'll show you why. Okay. Because if you put it like that, I mean, it's way down. It holds it way down because it's not like thick enough. It just automatically goes like that. So I don't really prefer it myself. If it was all the way through, it would have been better. But it's still a cute little nice thing that they put in there. So, of course, in the same fashion as the other ones, this is magic and power come from within. This is what the box looks like. It's beautiful. This is like a little bit raised, actually, and it's glossy in some parts. Well, it's kind of all glossy. It's beautiful. I love this for the side. I love these boxes because no matter which way you put them, you can store them. Other than this one, I mean, you could if you wanted to, but why, right? When you've got the other side that looks like that. So if you're putting them down, if you're, you know, on top of each other, it works. If you're putting them on your shelves like this, where this side is out, it works. It's beautiful. Or if you're putting them face out, it's beautiful. Any way you look at it, it's beautiful. So, ride the hedge and lift the veil to divine your answers. How cool is that? That's a beautiful back. Yes, so, beautiful box. We've got a card that talks about Angela and Tudorbeth. So the the writer and the illustrator. I think that's wonderful. I'm going to do a brief walkthrough, and then I'm going to pull a couple of these, or a few of them, so that we can see how it reads. We're going to dive a little bit into the book, and then I've got some pairings for you, and then I'll give you my final thoughts, okay? So we've got our Fool here. Let me get my glasses. So we've got the Fool. These are the backs. We've got the Wizard for the Magician. We've got the Crone for the High Priestess. We've got the Empress. Wow. The Emperor. The Alchemist for the Hierophant. We've got the Cupids for the Lovers. I love it. The Chariot. I could see this actually being a very Christmassy deck also. I think that you could use this as a Christmassy deck. At least from what I'm seeing so far. Yeah, this feels Christmassy. Strength. I don't know if it's going for that, but it feels like it. That's beautiful. The Hermit. Wheel of Fortune. Justice. Ooh, the Hanged Man. Look at that. Hell no. We've got Death. Temperance. I love her tunic. The Devil. The Tower. The Star. This is a different card stock. It's definitely very matte. We've got the Moon. We've got the Sun. Judgment. The World. Ace of Cups. We've got Two of Cups. Three of Cups. These colors are fabulous, and they're different than most other decks that I have. They're more like, everything is very like deep base jewel toned. I really love it. Five of Cups. Six of Cups. Seven of Cups. I love this theme so much. Eight of Cups. Nine of Cups. Oh, I love that. 10 of Cups. Princess of Cups. Wow. Prince of Cups. Queen of Cups. These beings are amazing. King of Cups. Yes. Ace of Pentacles. This is not the order that I would normally put these in, but the book might be in this order too. I have not opened this yet or looked through it. This is my first looking through with you as well. So this is also my first impressions. So Two of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, this is definitely, I could see this also being very Yule based. Four of Pentacles. Definitely very winter. Five of Pentacles. Although it did say different seasons for the different suits. Six of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Wow, those look so cool, those pumpkins. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Eight of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. Oh, Princess of Pentacles. Prince of Pentacles. Oh, I love the cloaks. I love hers. Oh, she's fabulous. They both are. The trees, the colors. I love it. Queen of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. King of Pentacles. Oh yes, I love this. All right, now we're into the swords. Yeah, Ace of Swords. Okay, I'm taking it. This is autumn. I can't remember what the paper said. Let's see. So the Four Seasons Wands, let's see, Cups. Yeah, Swords is autumns and Pentacles was winter. Yeah, that's what I thought. So we have Two of Swords, Three of Swords. Oh my goodness. Four of Swords. Wow, Five of Swords. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. Six of Swords. This is not coloring that you normally see. I love the blues and the browns together. Beautiful. Seven of Swords. Oh. Eight of Swords. Look at the raspberries. I love that. The colors of the leaves. Look at those. That's so beautiful. Wow. Wow. Nine of Swords. That's like sleep paralysis with something, you know, on your chest. That's an interesting way to look at the Nine of Swords. Something on your chest, right? Ten of Swords. Makes me think of that. Princess of Swords. Oh. Prince of Swords. Oh, that's beautiful. Queen of Swords. Oh, that's a Sphinx, right? And the King of Swords. Oh, wow. Then we've got Wands, which is spring. So Ace of Wands. Two of Wands. Wow. Wow, this is so beautiful. Three of Wands. I do think that the coloring is beautiful to use for Yule time. Four of Wands. Even I know this is supposed to be spring, but this feels very Christmassy to me. Very that time of year, festive colors. Six of Wands. Oh, that's just beautiful. Seven of Wands. Eight of Wands. Nine of Wands. Ten of Wands. Princess of Wands. That's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Oh, Prince of Wands. Queen of Wands. And King of Wands. All right. These are very matte, but they do not stick together whatsoever. And these are very, let me show you. They're thin cardstock, which honestly, I friggin' love. And this is like, let's see if I can get closer. I'm not sure if I can tell. Yeah, there's some kind of, I think this is linen. I do think it's linen. It was like a very matte linen. But it's a really good matte because it doesn't like stick in my hands. I could easily pick one up at a time. It's just, I'm not hating it. I'm liking it. That's a beautiful shuffle. For those that struggle with learning how to shuffle, Llewellyn decks are the best for learning how to shuffle with. And now this, with it being matte, it's not slippery. You're going to be able to, in my opinion, perfect your shuffle with a deck like this. Wow, that's beautiful. And the shuffle and the bridging and the riffling, for me, that is definitely part of my process. So, you know what? With it being like this, let's see whether or not it fans. Yeah. No, let's try it one more time. Maybe I was too heavy-handed. I was kind of wondering whether or not it would. No. I mean, you could, but it's not like their other decks when it comes to that. It's kind of too matty, which I'm not complaining because I like the matte. I like that bit of it. And I'm not sure. I am going to end up edging this, but I don't know what color. I'm thinking a brown. A brown would be beautiful, I bet you. Just to go with that, really, I bet you that would be really beautiful. And there's a lot of browns in this too. I bet you that would be beautiful. Make it look a little bit more rustic. So I want to draw 3 cards. Let's see how this reads. There's one beautiful card. Give me 2 more cards. All right, we're going to pick them. All right, let's see what we got here to see how this reads. Boy, that is so beautiful. That is really beautiful. Those colors together, it is definitely a feast. I want to get as close as I can so that you can really see the detail. Okay. All right, so let's see. Let's read this really quick. So we've got Justice here. So this is what Justice looks like. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's fabulous. All right, I messed all that up. All right. So, truth. Reversed, prejudice, corruption. 1 card answer is maybe. The border. The crow overlooks a medieval court, whilst the king and queen look on. In front of them are a wizard and a hedge witch debating a scroll. The woodland animals and magical beings look on in anticipation. The hedge witch seeks the truth and lives by virtue, for her heart is pure of thought. Justice prevails and the order of balance is restored. The riding. That's what it talked about. That there's 3 different parts that they talk about. The border, the riding, and the veil. Right? The riding. A dawning of a new beginning after justice is revealed through wisdom and dignity. Although it is tempting to reciprocate an eye for an eye when it comes to legality and matters of truth, it is best to initiate help from the professionals. And then for the veil part, light 1 orange candle, 1 white, and 1 black, and create a triangle with the candles on your altar or table. As you light the candles, say this spell 3 times. Balancing light, all of this night, rebalancing my life is what is right. Justice prevails as I cast this spell this night. Meditate on the beautiful orange glow of the candles and imagine the light rebalancing all, bringing harmony and order to every part of your life. Now see, the beautiful thing about this that I really love also, it is called the Hedge Witch, right? The Hedgewitch Tarot. So it is actually giving you like a spell, an actual spell to do. So a lot of people have talked about actually using their tarot in their spellcraft. Well, this is like an invitation to use it, okay? So let's read the next one. We've got the 6 of Wands. So the word is victory. The key word is victory. And reversed, it's arrogance and disappointment. For a 1 card answer, it's yes. So the border is against a glorious sunrise. A hedge witch rides her broomstick to victory, a victory over winter. She rides into the spring, which is full of life and spring flowers, and the trees now have young, fresh green leaves. There are 6 magical wands surrounding her. So the riding is riding into victory after a long and difficult time is a wonderful feeling, and that victory is fast approaching. You have worked hard to get where you are now, so take a little time to yourself and enjoy the moment. Ride high and be proud of yourself. Your hard work has brought you plenty of praise from those you respect, and your acclaim has risen with people wanting to work with you. And the minor arcana as well as the major arcana have a page, a full page in here also. And then it's the veil reading. It is always important to show gratitude when we have won or completed something that has brought praise and acclaim. On a Friday, even when the traditional working week is over, light a green candle, meditate on the flickering light of the flame, and when ready, list all the good things that have happened. Say thank you for say whatever it is. And then after you have listed your thank yous, blow out the candle and watch the rising smoke take your gratitude to the universe. Oh my gosh, I love this. All right, and now for, this was just so cleverly done, I swear. And now let me read the Fool for you. So the word is innocence. Reversed is unreadiness and recklessness. And the one card answer is yes. So the border message is an innocent-looking medieval fool with a huge smile plays with a menacing mask. Around him are spectators like in a royal court, anxiously watching him, but behind him is mayhem. The fool is unaware of the chaos he is creating with his behavior and performance. The fool lives from moment to moment. He does not plan ahead and instead wanders naively to the border with wide eyes of innocence. He is the court jester called upon to make merriment and help us see the funny side of life. The writing is, in traveling to and from the border, we can see in the fool the innocence of a situation. He asks us to be a child once more and see the wonder all around us. His appearance in a reading is telling you to accept things as they are and not to venture any deeper in a situation. Do not cross the border. Merely accept the actions of others without question. And the veil messages, the misty veil opens to us and helps us accept the innocence of others without cynicism and scorn. Step through the veil by embracing the innocence of the world and listen to the trees whispering their ancient songs to you. Become a child once more and go for a walk through the woods, scrunching leaves or jumping in puddles or catching snowflakes on your tongue, or simply take a serene walk anywhere in nature. I love that. And that is also part of a practice. Even though there wasn't a spell involved, or a candle or whatever, it was still a part of a practice, most definitely. All right, so let's take a look at if there's anything else in here. Well, from what I'm seeing, it is all just meanings. Well, in the beginning, we've got other works by Tudorbeth. We've got first edition, first printing. So we've got the information for Llewellyn here. We've got the contents. This is dedicated to all those who walk the path, whether alone or in a group. Ride the magic and enjoy the journey. I love that. Introduction. Shall we read this? This is going to help us. And then it goes right into the major arcana. So yeah, let's read it really quick. And then I'll do the pairings. The Hedgewitch Tarot is a journey through the different realms of existence. The very essence of a hedge witch is individuality, and no two hedge witches are ever the same. Thus, to define hedge witchery in one sentence is impossible. However, tarot and hedge witchery are well matched, as they both connect this physical world with the spiritual world. The practice of hedge witchery is the constant interaction with that other world of spirit, elemental beings, and nature, which is hidden deep within the past and connects us to ancient ancestors. The hedge witch believes magic and power come from within. We work with our hands and with nature, as everything we need is within us, around us, and flows through us. It is with this experiential practice in mind that the Hedgewitch Tarot deck has been designed. Hedge witches practice divination just as other practitioners of witchcraft, yet the other worlds, the veil, and riding that border to another time and place call out to them. Therefore, this tarot deck has a story within each card and an accompanying guide on your journey through divination. Each of the 78 cards has 3 parts: the border, the riding, and the veil itself. The border is the tail of the card and details where it can be found in the world of worlds. The hedge witch works in 2 worlds, and so does this deck. The border is the beginning of the meaning of this card for you, and just as with any border, there are 2 parts to it, the meaning and the esoteric lesson waiting for you to encounter. I love this. Oh my gosh. The writing is the next level to the meaning and is the actual acknowledgement that you must journey or ride to that meaning. The lesson is waiting for you, and all you must do is accept it and what you physically need to do for the outcome to become a reality. Writing is the term used for the activity of going to the other world or place of high magic. It can be done through a form of meditation, trance, or literally transporting oneself to another world. And then the veil. It is the physical guide that you can experience. Each card has a unique practice, such as a spell, charm, prayer, or meditation that can help you lift the veil and see your path as you venture through the hedge and ride the border. The Hedgewitch Tarot cards and their meanings may be familiar and follow the traditional path of the tarot, yet their journey is unique. The major arcana cards, which are also known as the trump cards as they triumph, are important in a reading. Their appearance in a reading allows the reader to know that the other world is very close in guiding them. They merely must reach out to the other side as the elementals and or spirits are walking beside them. The minor arcana cards are divided into the standard 4 suits: wands, swords, cups, and pentacles. Though familiar to these cards within the Hedgewitch Tarot are rather different. The royalty section has been changed to represent the belief system of the hedge witch in relation to the elemental world. So this deck has also been designed with the correspondences in mind. The correspondences are the central lines of our origin of knowledge. The wands are the spring, and they represent the fire and the passion of the universe, along with creativity, enterprise, the planet Mars, and the god Mars. The festivals and celebrations that accompany this suit are equally full of power, fire, and action. They are Ostara, which occurs in March, and Beltane, which is the May festival of fire, fertility, and fun. The color red is also a correspondence for the suit of wands, as is the south within the great pentacle of the divine. The royalty cards in this element of fire are Princess, Salamander Prince, Phoenix Queen, and Brigid King Dragon. The key images are rainbows and the flowers of spring, such as blossoms, daffodils, and tulips. I love this. The cups are the summer of the tarot, and they represent the heart itself and all it entails, including emotions, moods, and dreams, along with water, fantasy, and romance, and love of all kinds, as there are no boundaries within the heart. The festivals associated with this beautiful deck are equally full of mystery and fantasy. One of the most powerful festivals of the year occurs in June, and it is the midsummer, the other being Lammas, which happens in August. The direction is the west, and the color is pink. The planet is Venus, which is named for the goddess of love herself. The royalty cards in this element are Princess, Nessie Prince, the Nyx Queen, and Melusine, the King Merking. The repeating images of the cups in the tarot are summer flowers such as roses, hydrangeas, lavender, and dahlias. I love this. I love the correspondences and the detail that they used. So the swords are the autumn of the Hedgewitch Tarot as they bring the changes of the element air. Their god and planet is Mercury, with his dominance over communication, truth, justice, law, and struggles. The direction is east within the pentacle, and their color is blue. In the elemental world, any being with wings is regarded as a mediator who brings messages to the human world and is often regarded as being a spirit. One of the most spiritual festivals occurs within this suit, and that is Samhain, otherwise known as Halloween, which occurs in October. The autumn equinox, or Mabon, occurs in September and is a time of powerful movement and transformation. The royalty cards are Princess Fairy, Prince Pegasus, Queen Angel, and King Sphinx. The repeating images contained within the suit are autumnal leaves, trees, berries, and acorns. And then we've got the pentacles. The pentacles within the Hedgewitch Tarot form the final suit in this deck and are the ones that govern the pursuit of money. The pentacles represent the earth and Gaia herself, and two of the most nature-aware festivals happen at this time, Yule in December and Imbolg in February. The correspondences are possessions, work, career, value, security, home, and the direction of the Great North. The color is green, and the royalty cards are Princess, Pixie Prince, Leprechaun Queen, and Elf Queen, King, the Green Man. Okay. The repeating images within this suit are evergreens such as fir trees, ivy, holly, pine cones, winter rose, and snowdrops. The Hedgewitch Tarot can be used in the same way as other decks, which includes the spreads. The Celtic Cross is the ideal spread for this deck, as many of the elemental stems from the Celtic branch of hedgewitchery. The Celtic Cross is an 11-card spread and gives a full reading that can last anywhere from 3 to 6 months. The 3-card spread represents past, present, future, and is intended for a weekly reading. The 1-card spread is intended entirely as answering one question at the time, commonly for the day and up to a week. The 1 card is a yes or no answer, and each of the cards has an answer for you. Accompanying the explanation of the card is the reverse meaning. The meaning for these reversed cards is often the opposite definition of the upright card. Think of them as literally turning the usual meaning of the card on its head. The appearance of reversed cards within a reading also can be the unconscious occurring in a situation. Remember, the Hedgewitch Tarot has been designed as a journey that combines the spiritual with the practical. And so now, let us journey to the border and lift the veil as we ride the hedges. Blessed be. Tudorbeth. I love that so much. So it's talking about the different spreads, but I don't think they're in here. So you just have to, I mean, the ones other than the Celtic Cross that they mentioned, which, I mean, a lot of people know that by heart too, but anywho, that is the deck. So what I want to do is some pairings. Okay, so the first one I thought of with it is the Herbal Astrology Oracle. So we've got 7 of Wands and the Fool with Lemon Balm and Nurture. Sage with Blessing and 2 of Swords and 3 of Cups. Arnica Teacher with Queen of Wands and the Alchemist. Yeah, I thought that these would work, but I don't know. Ace of Swords, 6 of Pentacles with Cannabis Detachment. Magician with Ginseng and 7 of Swords and 10 of Wands. Tell me what you guys think. The Star, 10 of Swords, and Psilocybin Commune. Let's see what else we've got. So another one I thought of is the Forest of Enchantments Oracle, also by Llewellyn. So we've got the Star and 10 of Swords with You Are Here. Trolls with 2 of Wands and 5 of Cups. I do think that these look really good together. 3 of Wands, 6 of Cups with Froggy Grotto. We've got Wood Woes with 8 of Wands and Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, these definitely look good together. The 3 Boars with the Sun and Prince of Cups. Mushroom Picnic with the Crone and 10 of Pentacles. Let's see what else we have. So another one I wanted to try is the Woodland Wardens. So, I already did those. We've got 9 of Wands, Princess of Wands, and the Antelope and Wheat with Nourishment. The Bees and Pomegranate with Productivity, and the Devil and 3 of Swords. Oh. The Badger and Ginkgo with Healing Wounds, and the Hermit and 2 of Pentacles. We've got the Tower and the Princess of Pentacles with the Weasel and Pine with Introspection. Now, I do think that these could work. but the aesthetic, I'm not really sold on. So we've got Ace of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and the Crow and Dogwood, Intelligence. Let's see what else we've got. So another one I thought of is the Mystical Shaman's Oracle, just because this is hedge-witchery and this is like shamanism, which is, I think there would be like a cross. I just think they would work really good together. Aesthetically, we'll see, but message-wise, I think they would go phenomenally together. Phenomenally, if I can say that right. So we've got the Hangman and King of Pentacles with the Earthkeeper. Oh, yes. The Council with Strength and Death. Oh, wow. See? The Circle with 9 of Cups and the Chariot. Oh, yeah. See, the aesthetics are a little bit different, but I do think that the messages, yeah, would definitely hit. 8 of Swords, 10 of Cups, the Gatherer. The Rattle with the Emperor and 7 of Pentacles. And last one, Upper World with 6 of Swords and Prince of Pentacles. Let's see what else we got. So another one I wanted to try is the Raven's Wand Oracle. And this is US Games. So I'm not sure whether or not it'll go, but I figured I would give it a try. We've got 9 of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune and Unity. Song of the Sea with 2 of Cups and Prince of Swords. So we've got Queen of Swords, 8 of Pentacles with Sanctuary. That feels like going into a sanctuary, doesn't it? And then she's an angel. Wow. Spiritual sanctuary, right? Which clearly when you're working with hedge witchery, give and take with 7 of Cups and Princess of Cups. Black Wand's Redemption with 4 of Pentacles and King of Swords. So aesthetically, they don't really go. But messages, I could see them working together. 8 of Cups, 4 of Wands, and Strength Renewed. Let's see what else we got. So another one I thought of is the Stone and Shadow Oracle by Ray Serafina Barker. You know, I love this oracle so much. But it is also the nature of it being like very shadowy that it feels right in order to go with hedge witchery also. So we've got 8 of Cups and 4 of Wands with the Allies. Fertile Shadow with 4 of Swords, Ace of Wands. We've got Prince of Swords and the Empress with Deliverance. Wow. We've got Descent with 5 of Swords and 5 of Wands. Oh my goodness, yes. I am definitely not mad at this pairing here. Summons with the World and 5 of Pentacles. Offering with 9 of Swords and Temperance. Interesting. Last one, the Space Between Us with the Moon and King of Wands. Wow, look at that. All right. God, I love that too. Let's see what else we've got. So another one I thought might possibly work. I don't know because I have not even been through this one yet. This is also another one that was sent to me for review by Llewellyn. It's the Wild Witch Oracle. Shapeshifters, Rebels, and Queens. Ooh. I'm already sold. Okay. Oops, I already did that one. So we've got Bloodawed with Be True to Yourself. I'm not sure. Bloodawed. I'm not sure how you pronounce her name. But we've got the Wizard. Also, we've got the Owl here, right? And 3 of Pentacles. How fabulous is that? We've got Alder Witch with Justice and Queen of Cups with Tend to Your Wellness and Emotions. Oh, that's good. That's good. Melissa, Awaken to Sweetness with King of Cups and 6 of Wands. Oh. This is a lovely pairing. Be expecting a walkthrough of this soon, too. We've got 6 of Swords and Judgment with Is that Amberella? Is that Ankarella? I'm not sure if that's a B or a K. Heal old patterns. Virgo Priestess. Establish order with Prince of Pentacles and Four of Cups. Ooh, that's just fabulous. Yes. We'll do one last one. We've got Prince of Wands. I love this. And the Emperor with Thetis. Claim absolute authority. Oh, like, yeah. Beautiful. Let's see what else we've got. So the next one I thought of is the Sacred Wood Oracle. This is by Annie Steg-Gerard. It's a 44-card deck and guidebook. It's so beautiful. So we've got the Seven of Pentacles and Princess of Wands with Moon Dancer. Trust your instincts. Beautiful. Got Keto with Honor, Loyalty, and Ten of Cups, and ooh, and Ten of Pentacles. That's family, honey. Yes, that is family. We got the Boar with Let Go of the Need to Be Perfect with the Crone. Oh, that's the High Priestess. And Eight of Swords. Oh, wow. There's definitely a message right there in that. Yes, there is. The Cardinal. Be comforted with Nine of Cups and Prince of Cups. Ooh. The pairings are fabulous. I'm not minding the artwork either. The Chariot and the Sun with Toadstool Dance. Honor relationships. Oh, that's fabulous. Fairy Mischief. Find joy in the unexpected with Strength and Ace of Pentacles. Last one. We've got the Axolotl, Foster Healing with Death and Eight of Wands. Wow. All right, let's see what else we've got. The last one I thought of that we would try is the Lost Oracle by Fiona Horn, and this is a rock pool. So we've I already did those two. We've got the Hanged Man, Three of Wands with Midnight Brew, the Alchemy of You. That's nice, and it rhymed. Oh, did I even say what it was? Yeah, Hanged Man and Three of. All right. We've got King of Pentacles, Six of Cups with Enchantment. Use your words consciously. Wow, that's good. I think these look really good together. I like that these are more busy and these are more subdued, but the colors actually work really well in unison with each other. Harvest of the Heart, balance strength and vulnerability with Ace of Cups, Two of Wands. Wow, that's really good. Bounty of Happiness, the gift is for you with Queen of Pentacles and Five of Cups. Ooh. Hearth with Broaden Your Horizons and the Tower and the Ten of Swords. Ooh, that's a rough one. Blessed Resilience. Wow. You can weather the storm with Ten of Wands and Princess of Pentacles. Wowza. That is a rough one. Elixir. Your wish is granted with Seven of Swords and the Cupids. So there you go, guys. This has been the walkthrough and unboxing and everything in between, pairings, you name it, of the Hedgewitch Tarot. This is really a beautiful deck. I actually really like it. I like the colors. It does feel very Christmassy to me. Does it feel Christmassy to you? It feels very like Yule. I mean, I get that there's other seasons in here, but it's not easy coming up, I feel like, with a deck that you can easily use in the wintertime like this, that feels like Christmas or Yule. And I could definitely do that all year long because of the colors that were chose in this deck. So, I like it. I like the concept of it. I like the different stuff, the layout that's in the book. I like the way that the write-ups were. The cardstock is different, but I don't mind it. Not at all. I mean, it's a beautiful shuffle. As I said, if you are somebody that is still trying to like get a grip of your shuffling, this is the perfect kind of deck to learn how to shuffle on, because it's not slippery, it's forgiving, it's got really good bend. I don't think that this is going to warp. Llewellyn barely ever, I don't think any of my Llewellyn decks have ever warped for me. Not ever. And that is a beautiful thing, because I do get decks that warp for me in my environment. So I love the colors. I love this deck. I love it. So thank you for spending this time with me. Let me know what you thought was the greatest pairing. Aesthetically, I don't even know. I really did like the Lost Oracle, the last one. I really liked the Forest of Enchantment also. I thought that one looked really good with it. So, thank you for spending this time with me, and I am sending you love always.